Post.
Beginning the run now towards the first. To Bob on the inside, Sizing John on the near side. Douvan in between horses, a break of a few lengths to Velvet Maker as they fly the first fence, and Douvan in the centre with Sizing John on the outside, followed by To Bob on the inner. Then Velvet Maker, the back mark of the quartet, as they race up now to pass in front of the judge in the Racing Post Novice Chase. And Douvan in the centre, To Bob on the inner, Sizing John and Velvet Maker just behind them as the four runners now make their way to race into the bend and face up to the second. And To Bob moves through on the inside now for Robbie Power to just pick it up from Douvan. Patrick Mullins, and they're followed by Sizing John, Jonathan Burke, Velvet Maker, Adrian Heskin, just the back mark of the quartet. At this one, To Bob and Douvan from Sizing John and Velvet Maker, making their way on now towards the fence away from the stands, number 3. To Bob on the inside, Douvan racing slightly wider, Sizing John and Velvet Maker are next. They clear that fence and now begin to make the turn that will bring them towards the first of the fences in the back straight, just over 10 furlongs or so ahead of them. And To Bob on the inside leads Douvan, tracked by Sizing John and Velvet Maker, swinging now to race to the first of the fences, taking them right down the far side. And in the lead, To Bob, only just from Douvan on the outer, followed a length and a half back by Sizing John and Velvet Maker, the back marker of the quartet. Now about to face the first fence on the far side. To Bob and Douvan on the outside, couple of lengths to Sizing John and Velvet Maker. Heading on now towards the next, which will bring them close to the halfway stage, and Douvan is the leader on the outside, half a length up on To Bob, and a break then of 3 to 4 lengths to Sizing John, who's followed by Velvet Maker. So coming to this one, Douvan leads To Bob, Sizing John and Velvet Maker. Douvan, To Bob, a break to Sizing John and Velvet Maker, racing now towards the ditch right across from the stands. They've got 6 fences left to jump, and Douvan is the leader on the outside of To Bob, being followed by Sizing John and Velvet Maker over this ditch, and Douvan, To Bob, followed by Sizing John and Velvet Maker. They continue on now towards the next. 5 fences from the finish. Douvan the leader, To Bob on the inside, and they're followed by Sizing John in third and Velvet Maker. Racing now towards the next, 4 to jump. Douvan, Patrick Mullins leading To Bob, a couple of lengths to Sizing John and Velvet Maker. Going now to this fence, 4 from home. Douvan is the leader. To Bob second, Sizing John and Velvet Maker. As they continue on now to the last on the far side, which will be the final ditch, 3 from the finish. And Douvan leads now from Sizing John. To Bob on the inside and Velvet Maker racing now to the last ditch, 3 fences from the finish, and Douvan is the leader, being followed by Sizing John, Velvet Maker. To Bob has dropped out as they go to the last ditch. Douvan from Sizing John and Velvet Maker, and To Bob has dropped right out of contention, heading now across towards the second last, and Douvan is the leader. Patrick Mullins 3 in front of Sizing John, and they're followed by Velvet Maker. To Bob in fact is now pulled up. So with 2 left to jump, Douvan leads, Sizing John, Velvet Maker on the outside, making the run now for the home turn, and it's Douvan the leader from Sizing John, and they've gone on from Velvet Maker, racing round the home turn with 1 fence to jump. A good run to it, and Douvan and Patrick Mullins in the lead. Sizing John under pressure now second, and they've gone clear of Velvet Maker as they begin the run now for the final fence. It is Douvan the leader from in second place, Sizing John. They're well clear of Velvet Maker as they come to the final fence now. It's Douvan over from Sizing John second, and they're clear of Velvet Maker. And on the run up towards the finish, it's the Supreme Novice winner, Douvan. Obviously now has made the transition to fences in great style and is going to romp home here, a comfortable winner. Patrick Mullins deputising for the injured Paul Townend, and Douvan scores for the Richies and Willie Mullins. As Douvan scores handsomely, Sizing John second, Velvet Maker back in third, only the 3 finishers.